Hi friends, welcome back to another installment of PE at Home. So I decided to take it outside since it's such a pretty day today, and we're going to tackle something a little bit different that's a little more active. So we're going to do some resistance training today. So if you've been doing the brain breaks, great, keep it up. If you've been working on the mindfulness, fantastic, keep going. But I thought we'd take it a little more active today and really do something kind of cool. And we'll add some weights to our training and exercises today. Don't worry if you don't have any home weights, hand weights, weight machine, weight bench. Don't even worry about it because you have what you need. Every household somewhere has it. Some canned goods. So we are going to have some super fun using some soup cans. All right, you might be thinking I'm totally off my rocker, that this can't be done with hand weight, with soup cans. But you can use soup cans as hand weights. And as a matter of fact, athletic trainers have been doing this for a long time. I researched it, soup can exercises, and oh my gosh, there's so many different sites that you can go to and so many different exercises you can do. Matter of fact, my husband told me something really cool about this guy, Troy Polamalu. He's a Hall of Famer, was a Steeler. Your parents know about him. If you really want to see some neat footage, look him up. He never lifted anything heavier than a soup can. That's right, Troy Polamalu did yoga and worked out with soup cans. So, adding some resistance to your workout is actually a good thing. It helps you build your muscles. It helps you boost your energy. You can, for those of us that are trying to lose some weight, that's a-okay. But really what it is you're adding to the workload of your muscles, trying to make them a little bit stronger. And really what we're trying to do, we're not trying to turn into Arnold Schwarzenegger as he looks as kind of like Mr. Olympia back in the 1970s and 1980s when he was way back then cut and buff. We're trying to get more cut like Simone Biles. What we want to do is we want to build muscle strength and muscle endurance, not necessarily muscle mass. So how you do that? By using these. We're going to use our soup cans. So what we're going to do is we're going to use soup cans today in order to create a little workout. So I'm going to grab a friend, I'm going to grab some equipment, and we're going to do a workout. So the equipment you're probably going to need, a towel or a mat, and a couple of soup cans. So while you're gathering that and I'm gathering that, I'll meet you in a minute. Hi friends, welcome back. Well, I moved to my front yard and I brought a friend to help me do my workout today. I'm going to introduce my son Orion. He's studying to be a phys ed teacher, and some of you have met him before, but he's going to come hang out and work out with me. So let's talk about what our equipment is that we need. We gathered a couple of yoga mats just because the ground is wet. We gathered a beach towel just in case I need some extra support, or a bolster, and 2 cans. Now, I grabbed 2 cans of pineapples, and he grabbed the 2 cans of soup. And then the last thing that we need, just in case we get a little tired, a little wiped out, of course, to stay hydrated. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a simple workout. So, if you want to take a minute and gather some stuff for you. The only reason we have the yoga mats is my grass is a little wet. If you're on a hard floor, you don't want to necessarily do full sit-ups and things on it. Grab a couple of beach towels and lay it down if you don't have a yoga mat at home, or a blanket and just fold it up. And this way you're just kind of protecting yourself from the hard floor. So, do you have your cans? Do you have something to help support you if you need it? All right, so let's begin. We're going to start with a simple warm-up, and we're just going to jog in place. Ready? Go. We're going to jog for about 20 seconds. 18, 19, and 20. All right, so now we're going to do some lunges. We're going to start with both feet together. We're going to step forward on one leg, bend that knee, go down, and come right back up, and then bring it back together. So that's 1. We're going to do 5 on each leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, do a total of 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, good job, guys. So now we're gonna do good old jumping jacks just to get our heart up a little bit. Ready? 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, everybody. All right, so let's do some stretches. We're gonna stretch up slightly a little bit to one side, straight up, slightly to the other, straight up, and now we're gonna hang in our rag doll. You wanna make your feet a little wider and hang them halfway down. Now we're gonna come back up. We're gonna do some of my favorite stretches. Ready? Elephant stretch. Stick your arm out, wrap underneath, come grab your nose, make your elephant. And the other side, check it out. Stick your arm out, wrap underneath, pull across. You can grab your nose if you want, or just stretch here. Either way works. You can make your elephant sounds if you want. And relax. We're going to take our arms straight up, drop one, pat our back, grab that shoulder and pull across. And now we're going to switch. Reach up, grab our back, pull across. And now we're going to switch. All right. Sitting down on your mat or your blanket, we're going to do butterfly. Now, if you pull your legs in close for our butterfly, that's fine. You leave it a little further out, you're in diamond. Either one works. So for this, we just want to hold. We don't want to bounce. No wings today. We're going to keep it flat. Oh, this is kind of boring, though. I think we need to make it sleeping turtle. So, take one hand. Tuck it underneath by your ankles. Take your other hand, tuck it underneath by your ankles, and lean forward and down. And snore. And wake up with sleep, growling bear. All right. Okay, so now that we've warmed up a little bit and we're stretched out a little bit, what I thought we would do now is we're going to start with some of the more basic exercises you can do with your soup cans. So we're going to start with simple bicep curls. So I'm going to grab one can and I'm going to hold it in the palm of my hand like this, and I'm going to pull my elbow up and down. Now, that's one arm. If you choose, you can do two at the same time. You ready? So if we do one at a time, we're going to do 10 with the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then 10 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now remember, that 10 count, that's a whole set. Each time you do it, that's a repetition. Now if you did one hand and then the other, your right arm rested while the left arm was working. So that means that you did take that little break with the sets. If you do both at the same time, make sure you pause and then do another 10. All right, so tricep curls. We're going to start with the hand up, and we're going to drop it back behind us and then back up. So this is working the muscles that run from your elbow to your shoulder. So we're just going to go up and down with one hand. And then Orion could show you with both, how it looks with both hands. So you could see how he's dropping both hands together at the same time, right behind his head. And again, he's working those muscles. So these are tricep curls. So the other ones were called biceps because those are the muscles on the front of your arm. Triceps are the muscles on the back of your arm. So now, some of the things that you could do besides biceps and triceps, you can do lat pull downs. That means I hold the cans up here and pull them down in front of me and push them straight up. And pull it down and push it straight up. I can do chest flies. That means I start with the cans out here and pull it in and then push them back out. So these are all different exercises that you can do with your soup cans. Lunges. Remember we did those as a warm-up, but now if you add some weight, they get a little bit harder to do. So you can hold the cans in each hand as you do your lunges. Okay? Squats. With squats, I start here, push the cans out, bend down, come back up, pull the cans back in. So I'm pushing out, squatting down, coming back up, coming back in. The biggest thing with squats is I don't want to go all the way down as if I'm in a froggy. I want to stop part way down so that it's almost like I'm sitting in a chair rather than a froggy. So if Orion turns to the side, he can really show you this. He pushes out with the cans first. Push out with the cans, squat down, come back up, pull the cans back in. Okay, so you're getting a little rowing action in there along with doing the squats. All right, the last one is my personal favorite. It's super. All right, for the last exercise, Orion's going to do what's called the Superman Cam. So he's going to lay down on our mats, just like that. And he's going to put the cans out in front of him, like he's Superman. And his belly comes up off the ground a little bit. And then he's going to take the cans out to the side. And then he's going to pull them back. And you do that about 5 times, and then take a break. So that is Superman Can. Well, I certainly hope that you've enjoyed our little workout today, and I really, really appreciate the fact that Orion hung out with me. And the last thing that we need to do, since we worked out, is take a little drink. All right, guys. Until next time, see you soon.